Hey, this is Kobe. Okay, well, that's good. You've got the whole thing put together. I was just noticing on this, you might want to clean that up. It looks a little funny, like on some of these frames, like where it's overlapping that. You could clean it up a little bit, but it's all right. And I like the transition you did here at the end, where that kind of circle expands to show this. It looks like you've done an Arnold render here. It's a little grainy in that you can, if you turn up your samples, that can help. Seems like there's something missing from this building. Like maybe you could just fill that in with a little porch there, and it looks like we transitioned to Play Blast here. I think that you should cut out of this shot sooner. It seems like, that he leaves the shot, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, something like 4 seconds of just extra blank screen there, so I would cut out of that sooner. And this all looks good. I think you could improve it by adding a little, more of an ending on the end. And if you want to give the characters more emotion when they pull out their guns, if you kind of animate the root of their character just so they're moving a little bit more than just their hands and arms, that can be better. But yeah, that all came together. So good work. Okay, this is Kendra. Okay, this is looking good. The render looks nice, although if you want to get rid of some of this graininess, you can try turning up the samples. On this one, I kind of felt like this image was a bit busy with the gray thing moving through the letters and the fire at the same time. It's a little bit much. So you can always add some movement on the body, even if it's just subtle. It's good to have them have a little bit of movement, just to keep them alive. If you act out reaching for your gun and shooting, you'll find that you're moving your root and your spine when you do that. So it'd be good to add a little bit of that kind of movement to it. Also, it'd be great to add some kind of ending on there, having someone fall, um, or some kind of surprise ending. But yeah, good job getting that put together. Nice. Is this Gabrielle? All right. So usually this first shot ends a little bit closer to these guys, but it works okay. I guess if I didn't end closer, I would think I would make it so it was a little more centered, where you've got this kind of whole area of the frame that's not used for any of the action of the characters. So I might kind of adjust the end position of that camera. It's good to have some movement in every shot, and it's great to have some animation on the root just to kind of keep the character alive. Like, don't just have all the other parts moving and just move the fingers or the eyes. Just little bits of subtle movement can really help. And yeah, it'd be great to have an ending on there as well. So and then of course we want to see the render. But yeah, this is, you've got the whole thing assembled, so that looks good. This is Jeffer. All right, good job on this one. I think the render looks good. I think your camera shots are nice. You could get rid of some of the graininess in the render if you increase the sample settings and the render settings. I think that you could cut out of this shot just as soon as they leave the shot, because you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 seconds of just blank screen there. I like that you're moving the root of the character when you when you're doing this, which I mentioned in a few of the other ones, is that it shouldn't just be the hand moving or one thing move on the body. You should be doing things like you are, like shifting the weight, and that's good. You could do a little bit of that here too. I mean, you have his head moving, which is good, but you could have some movement in the body as well, and on this one. But yeah, it's good that you're moving the head around. And yeah, again, he's moving his whole body there, which is good, and here as well. In fact, I think you go further with it, but it's good that you have some on there. So yeah, I think it came together nicely. The render looks good, and yeah, keep going and finish it off.